Hi, Glenn Hausman here for Here to Stay TV, coming at you from the Service Department Summit Europe in the heart of London. I'm with Paul Rands, the VP of Development with BridgeStreet, and we're here to talk about which shade of blue suit is better. I don't know, which one?
Yeah, I go brighter.
Yeah, it's up to you guys, but while we're waiting for you to give us feedback on our wardrobe, I wanted to talk to you about all the big changes that we're seeing here in the service department sector. It seems to me, Paul, the Aparthotel movement is really starting to explode right now. How are you seeing it, and how is BridgeStreet responding?
Well, how we're responding is that we have our own Aparthotel brands, of course. I think the last time we spoke was in front of the Mode Aparthotel stand in Berlin. Yep. We now got the first Mode open in Paris in June. We've got the next one in Edinburgh opening at the end of this month. So really excited about that. I think where we saw the need to try and develop an Aparthotel brand was taking what we knew very well from the service department space and in improving that guest experience. And you know, we've got increasingly sophisticated guests, and that demand generation that comes through that, and it's providing that enhanced experience for them, and something more connected in terms of their stay. So, you know, 24-hour front desk, really getting immersed into that local community and the ability to do that.
So it feels like the lines are blending between service departments, extended stay facilities, and hotels. How does Mode bring it all together in a package that's consumer friendly yet still harkens back to what service departments are supposed to be?
Sure, and you know, service departments are about space. They're about giving somebody an ability to stay there longer than they would otherwise feel comfortable in a hotel. And the way that we took our approach to an Aparthotel brand was to come from the service department mentality and then enhance that way, taking in some of that hotel experience. What we've seen also in some of the Aparthotel brands out there, they've come from the hotel brands, right, and they've gone towards the service department experience. So you get different styles and different types of operation and services, and in that sort of middle ground there that now exists with this Aparthotel concept.
All right. So as soon as we wrap up here today, I am taking the train through the Channel to Paris. I get to stay at Mode for my first time ever. When I get there, what can I expect from an aesthetic kind of point of view?
Well, first of all, you are a very lucky man, Glenn, because you get to stay in Mode Arc de Triomphe. Well, look, we've got there a beautiful building that's been converted. It was former office use. We've tried to hark back to some of its originality in some of the namings around it. It previously was occupied by the Marshall Speaker Company as their offices. We've got Marshall speakers now in the Mode brand, and not just there, but all over. They're great speakers, by the way. Definitely connect to them.
If there's less speakers in the room after I leave, I didn't do it.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're going to have a big bag. You can buy them. And you know, take your gym kit. We've got a fitness room there that you can go and use. We've got a nice grab and go breakfast. Great lounge space where you can sit around. You can watch the World Cup if you're there in time, or Sunday. It's going to be a big day in France. So yeah, you know, enhanced opportunities. And in fact, in that particular building, a beautiful courtyard as well. Very quiet, nice place to hang out at all times of the day.
What do you think about the future of the Aparthotel sector?
I think it's going to go from strength to strength. I think we are seeing more and more brands emerging into the space. I think that quality supply is what's needed. I think what is interesting, we've heard here today about supply coming through in quite large amounts, right, and there's some potential challenges to occupancy with that. I actually think we'll see that rationalize over time, because we've seen this in the hotel space where unbranded independent hotels have fallen by the wayside as the brands have come through, and I think we're going to see that consolidation in this space. I think we've also got increasing challenges with supply from a regulatory basis, and we're seeing more and more municipalities all around the world increasing their pressure on the likes of Airbnb and the use of apartments, right, for this shorter stay, increasingly with these very strict minimum stay requirements. So licensing is going to be very important. I think that's going to come certainly through the Aparthotel brands. So we're going to see that supply improving in quality, but also having that good regulatory safe position.
Excellent. I think that that's perfect. I love what you had to say there. I'm excited to see the Mode Hotel. Not sure what this gym is that you're talking about, but I suspect I'm going to figure that out.
Sweaty, Glenn. It's
yeah, time to get sweaty. Just like I did. I was very nervous asking you all these questions. For Paul Rands and me, Glenn Hausman. Thanks for watching Here to Stay TV.